Hello, I told you there was going to be a video. So today we are watching reason why people ghost. I don't want to generalize it and be like, why do girls roast? Because I feel like that's just generalizing it. Because we all do it. I'm just going to state that I usually do that to some of my closest friends, but that's just because we're friends. We're friends. It's just a natural thing to where, like, you know someone's your best friend if you don't talk to them for like 2 weeks and then all of a sudden you'll have like a heartwarming discussion and then don't talk for like 2 months. That's the reason. However, going forward, this is more relationship sense. I will say my story at the end of the video just so we can begin this and not have any, hiccups or fronts or me talking for ages upon ages. So I'll just leave my story time at the end of probably the most embarrassing time someone ghosted me. So hopefully you guys stay till then. Make sure to like, subscribe, and also hit that notification bell. Let's get this started. This is the first time in about 2 years that I've watched something of Swoozie's. So
behavior to just fall off the face of the earth. Here's the problem. In the back of our minds, we all know we're hiding behind a screen, and if we ghost, we never have to see that person ever again. And also, what's the consequence for ghosting? We also know there's no consequence.
Exactly.
When you get older, hide and seek becomes a game called ghosting. Only nobody ever comes to find you, right?
Swoozie?
And you can block them.
People ghost for all kind of reasons. I'm gonna share some things that my friends have said. I'm gonna share some things that my Instagram followers said. And then I'm gonna share my story about the one time I've ever ghosted somebody. You meet somebody behind a screen, you establish comms, you actually both leave your house to meet up someplace, go back home, message them again from behind that screen, and then you never hear from them again. That's dating in the 21st century.
Pretty much.
We're in an internet-based society. There's really no consequence.
Yeah, because usually primarily people just go with their plan Bs, which hopefully he discusses in this. It's because dating in the 21st century, everyone has a backup plan because everybody is so adamant on having a relationship or having someone that they can like be with. I don't know, it's that label that everybody's trying to chase.
When you're hiding behind a screen and you just stop responding to somebody. And here's the other part too. 9 times out of 10, it's something that we did or something that we're doing that's rubbing the other person the wrong way. Let's talk about it, all right? I've asked some of my friend girls reasons they've specifically ghosted dudes, as in they went on a date with a guy and then after the date never hit him up. So these are actual real life accounts. First one, my friend met this guy on an app. In his bio it said he was 6'2". On the date he was like 5'6". Ghosted. Don't lie in your bios. So if you're on the dating apps and you say one thing and you show up in your another thing, that could be a reason. Another friend girl says she went on a date, the dude left $0 tip, ghosted.
I don't need to write that down.
Maybe drop a clue for the dude, because you just ghosting after that date and he doesn't leave a tip, he's gonna go on to the next date and not leave a tip. So next time, say something like, really? Not even $1? So that way, if you do ghost, he can think back like, why did she just
20%?
Because I didn't leave a tip. So give him a
18
clue.
at least.
Give us a breadcrumb. In my personal experience, what I've noticed when it comes to girls ghosting, it's typically because they got something else on the back burner. They're talking you up, conversations are going good, and then all of a sudden,
I just talked about this too. I am so glad this is. I love this man so much.
They stop. It's because option 3 popped up and now is priority 1. My friend B had this really good point. She said she doesn't like to ghost anybody, even when the guy is not getting it. What she'll do is Casper the friendly ghost. And that's where you slowly start dialing back. You take like a day to respond, then 2 days to respond, and then 3-word responses, then 2-word responses, then 1 word, and then no words.
I call it the final
Casper
countdown.
the friendly ghost. Moving on. One thing you never do. Don't keep hitting the girl up after she stopped replying. When you're just there having a conversation by yourself, that girl is 1,000,000% screenshotting and sharing it with her group chats, all right? Just don't get, it's not a guess, it's a fact. 1 message, they don't reply. 2 max, they don't reply, and you're getting those vibes, stop. We're always on the grid, okay?
I don't double text.
Sourced some of the most brilliant minds on the internet.
Never
the people who follow me on Instagram. I actually had my own list of stuff, but y'all submitted some ideas for this that beat mine. Here we go.
Another thing, never simp without the label.
This is one I hear a lot. You're being creepy.
You don't buy
ghost.
anything.
If you're too awkward or too nice, girls want the nice guy. but a lot of them don't want the nice. You know what I mean? There's a balance. There's a yin and the yang. Nowadays, you say one wrong thing on a date, ghosted.
Goodbye.
You come off too strong, or they got what they wanted out of the interaction. Listen, it happens. They think they're better than you. They don't want to talk to you. And this is the most hard-hitting one coming up right here. Better graphics. Ghosted. Ghosted. And I mean, let's talk about it because they're actually in a relationship when they told you they were single. That's another good one. Too soon. PTSD. Conversation wasn't hitting and the wordplay ain't fizzing. I feel that. I did see the creepy stuff come up a lot. So fellas, pay attention. Tact. T-A-C-T. Look it up. A lot of girls have it. A lot of guys don't. I mean, I think this applies to some of us too. They'll ghost us because they're so scared of our midichlorian count. They're so fearful they're gonna fall in love with us.
How do you spell
So for their own protection and their own sanity, poor manners, not enough respect to tell someone no, or they're just disinterested. People just hate dealing with emotions and they hate confrontation. Guys, once you give the girls the ick, it's really hard to come back from that. I mean, it's virtually Mission Impossible, whatever Mission Impossible we're on right now. I mean, this one is a good one because they suck. This was a good one. They only hit you up when they're bored. Ghosting because they make bad choices. I've actually had friends show me their phone about this one. If you send 4 or 5 texts just to say what's up, we should hang, that could rub people the wrong way. Text management. This is the best one for the plot. Wait, has anybody here ghosted somebody because of their horoscope? Let me know, please. I don't know about this one. This is the only one I'll let slide that I don't know about.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, while there's a ad loading, basically what I wanted to say is that I just do the, the hangman thing, where you only have a certain amount of tries, and then once you figure it out, then I start lowering the count, being like, oh yeah, if you don't want this, okay, well, I'm going to take an hour to respond. Alrighty, I'm going to take a day to respond. Alrighty, I'm going to take 2 days. And if you are also not trying as well, then it's just, you're a hangman. That's it.
We just like small doses of flirty interactions. So just leapfrogging from lily pad to lily pad. You're just one of many lily pads you get hopped on? When one of their friends or somebody they know says something to them about you. But listen, if you're just trying to ghost me without even getting my side, I'm not even trying to fight for that friendship, relationship, whatever ship. Back to the matter, most people just don't take rejection well, and we all know this. They got short-term memory, or maybe they thought they responded to you, and then weeks later, they're too embarrassed to text back anymore. That's a good one. They warned you about something, you ignored them, ghosted.
Goodbye.
Granted, we're all human, so maybe not just off of one warning, maybe give us a second warning, maybe. The only time I've ghosted somebody, I mean ghosted as in no warning, no nothing, just poof, vamoose, drop off the face of the earth, block. Yes. Me and my boy Aaron were at the mall, and we all had those conversations that are suitable for our friends' ears only, but not anybody else outside of our immediate circle, right? So me and him were having one of those conversations, and then he interrupts me and he goes, oh shoot, don't look now, but I think that girl that just walked by us heard what you just said. But don't look. And instantly I'm like, brrr! Yeah, you look. And I see this girl and she has this look on her face like, oh my God.
Oh no.
She'd walked past and she was on an escalator going down. So she was literally like, check my Instagram and I have a message from somebody who looks like the girl from the mall. I opened that thing so fast. Hey, was that you at the mall today? Maybe. Was that you going down the escalator? Oh my God, it was you? You looked like you overheard part of our conversation. What did you overhear by chance? I didn't hear anything, I just saw you.
Oh, okay.
So then, why were you looking at me like that as you were going down the escalator?
Oh.
Dude, because I've been a fan forever and I never thought I'd actually see you in person, so I was trying to figure out if it was actually happening.
Understandable.
So you didn't hear anything? No. You swear? Swear to me! Why? What were y'all talking about? No, nothing. Nothing at all. So we talked for a few days and then she like, we should hang out sometime. Let me get your number. Give the girl my number.
No, you don't give people
your number. And not even a week later, I'm going through my DMs and I'm replying and I get one that says, Swooze, I'm just letting you know, I got a friend who recently got your number and she out here giving it to people. I don't be giving my number out, so I instantly...
There'll be people being... I've known people to sell their phone number. Like, Get phone numbers from other people and sell it. That's why if you have my phone number, you are classified as special, because those are the only times I respond in under like an hour.
You know who she's talking about. Yeah, I thought it was kind of jacked up, so I'm just letting you know. So I hit mall girl back. Bruh, are you out here giving out my number? Yeah, what's the big deal? I figured I didn't have to say this, but I apparently have to say this. Please don't give my number out to anybody.
Exactly.
So that gave me the ick big time right there. We talk a lot less after that. And then a few months later, out of the blue random, this girl hits me with, I eat birds. I just ate a bird. I've been drinking, so I'm a little woozy, but I eat birds.
Why?
I literally
Why are you telling
kill birds and eat them. Blocked. You know what?
If you're
I'm
drunk.
out. Blocked. No explanation.
You say that
Ghost.
first. You always say you're
Even though
drunk
I know
first
my
before
friends have
texting
blocked people for a
anything.
lot less.
Or just don't text people while you're drunk.
Bad. Like you were drinking that night, but I just started to see the signs and where this was going. So as I start working on this video, I remember, oh shoot, I wonder what mall girl is up to. So I unblock her and message her, and I explain to her why I stopped talking to her. So we start catching up. Yeah, I'm married now. Sorry for the way I acted. Cool. All good. Water under the bridge.
What is that?
In the off chance that you randomly remember what me and Aaron were talking about at the mall all those years ago, you better not tell anybody.
I believe that is the end of the video. But having said that, I'll double check while I'm talking. But yeah, no. Number one, if you're drunk, don't text people while you're drunk. Yeah, don't text people while you're drunk. It's that simple. It's literally that simple. It causes so much confusion when you just get a random text at midnight being like, these marshmallows taste like if I was to eat shrooms that were made by Smurfs. Like, it makes no sense. Just say, hey, I'm drunk, to where if I get a text message from you that is like the equivalent of an AI trying to communicate to me, then I know. Alrighty, that's all I need. The story that I have about the worst ghosting story was, there was a personal experience. I flew all the way to a lovely state called Arizona. Now, here we go. This person and I were talking for a while. They were already in a relationship, correct? They were already in a relationship. I knew that. Their partner knew that. They knew that. It was like a polyamorous thing. I don't know if people... this is the reason why I'm not ever going to get in like one of those polyamorous or multiple people relationships personally. I respect other people who do that though. Not trashing those people. Love those people. If you're able to love multiple people, love who you want to love, hun. That's all I have to say. Anyways, having said that, the thing is that I flew all the way there for Comic-Con, dressed up with them, had fun. All of a sudden, the last day, which was my birthday, I got left at a Red Roof because their partner or their boyfriend, the one that they actually had a label on, got mad because he was like, you know what, I don't like this anymore. You're cheating. And so they had to leave me at a Red Roof on my 21st birthday and just leave. So I flew back to South Carolina, and then all of a sudden they ghosted me. That's why I said, if you are a plan B, don't simp. Don't simp if you're a plan B. It's fine to have someone on the back burner, sure, of course, but don't ever simp for anyone. Alrighty, don't fly, don't travel unless you are a priority. Alrighty, unless you know that you are a priority, then you can do that, all that stuff. Don't waste your money, don't do all that stuff. All I'm trying to say is that if you genuinely care for someone, then just know that you have to add layers and stipulations. Just make sure you prioritize your own health and also prioritize your own love. You deserve just as much love as you're getting or giving to that other person. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, they ended up ghosting me, and then I blocked them and unfriend them because I can't have people who I previously talked to on my phone, or I'm gonna be like that and be like, unblock. So, how are you doing today, you silly goose? And then I'm back to point blank where I'm the plan B again. So, having said that, just don't ghost people. Either that or just be like, hey, this isn't working out. And just leave naturally. It's that simple. Just communicate. It's that simple. Anyways, I love you. I love you more. Make sure to eat, drink, and also take your meds. Make sure to love yourself, but most importantly, make sure to love others. Now it's time for me to ghost you, like I did, like, for the past 2 weeks. Anyways, love you guys. Love is an open door, you whore.